Hello, everyone, and welcome to our weekly style snack. If you're new here, my name is April, and every Wednesday I share a style snack with you on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm so glad you're joining us today. This is a very exciting week for lots of reasons. Number one is the doors to the Stunning Style Society are open for spring. This only happens 4 times a year, and they're only open for 1 week each season. And if you don't know what that means, I'll tell you. That means this week you can join the Stunning Style Society. You can get access to the Spring Classic Wardrobe Guide, the outfit calendars, the shopping portal, and the exclusive Facebook group, and everything that comes with. I'm going to tell you more about it at the end because Mr. Stunning, who is my husband and business partner, um, surprised me and the members with a brand new feature. I can't even I had no idea he'd been working on this. And then he just yesterday was like, hey, by the way, guess what I built? And it's amazing. The members are going crazy for it. And it's just, that's just how we roll around here. So today I want to share with you how to make getting dressed quick, easy, and fun. I don't think anybody, well, I guess if you don't live with me, maybe you don't know, but I'm not a morning person. I never have been. You can ask my mother. I was not fun to wake up. And looking and feeling great in our outfits sounds like a great idea until the alarm clock goes off. And then hitting the snooze button sounds like an even better idea. A few smacks to the clock later, and we are left with just enough time to throw on one of our usual, but not necessarily favorite outfits as we scurry out the door. Let's be honest, 6 a.m. is not the time to be making decisions. I'm not quite awake, but the kids are definitely awake and hungry. Everyone in the house needs to be showered, fed, dressed, and shuffled off to their various locations. School, work, sports, in my case, the basement is where my office is. There are so many decisions to make. We've got to walk the dog, take her potty, feed and water her too, give her some loves. There's just everybody in the house needs stuff in that very brief period of time before we all get to our destinations. And I'm not ready to make any of those decisions when my eyes are still half closed. As a plan ahead kind of girl, I relieve that kind of stress by planning and making choices ahead of time. Whether it's menu planning, we calendar our lives out a year at a time, or outfit planning. I try to have a plan in place before the moment arrives. It saves me so much time and stress. So I forgot to mention this at the beginning, but go ahead and leave me any questions and comments you have now. And then when we're done here, we'll chat. And that's always my favorite part. So my first tip for you is to have a routine. My husband says my routines are sexy now that he sees the benefits of them. He didn't think so in the beginning. Structure, order, and routine make me efficient, and they relieve a lot of stress for me. Have I said that enough times? I don't like the stress. They are most important to me at times like early in the morning. Structure, order, routine, because I don't want to have to stop and think, what's next? What do I do next? And honestly, I don't want to stop and think about anything that early. Each morning, I do everything in the same order so I can do it without thinking at all. I go through the movements seamlessly, and I don't have to stop and figure it out. Because let's be honest, first thing in the morning, I need all the mental space I can get. My second tip for you is to shower the night before. If I say I'm going to take a quick shower, I'm lying. I mean it in the moment. My intentions are pure. But once I get in that hot water, time loses all meaning. And my motivation to be fast melts away with the stream of hot water pouring down over me. It is so glorious. I love luxuriating in the hot water, taking my time, enjoying the water and the quiet and the warmth. And I cannot do that in the morning. I mean, I guess I could if I woke up extra early. I don't want to do that either. Showering at night is a great way for me to decompress and wash away the day. I like to imagine all of the stress going down the drain with the shampoo. And when I had a gaggle of toddlers and infants, if you're new here, I had triplets plus 2 more in 3 years. I gave birth to a preschool. And it was often the only moment of solitude in my entire day. And even now, like, we just live in a tornado. We have 6 kids, and that is my time. At night, I can take my time, enjoy my shower. And when I wake up, the very first thing I do is put on my clothes. Within 2 minutes, I'm ready from the neck down. 90% of my body is ready to go out the door at a moment's notice. And then I take care of this. My third tip for you is to organize your things so they're easy to grab. Digging through drawers, hunting for this or that takes time and brain power, neither of which are abundant in the early AM hours. So keeping things handy in one spot makes getting ready efficient. I have a basket that I keep in my drawer, and it has everything I use to get ready for the day. And I can just lift it up out of my drawer, put it on my counter, get ready, and it's easy to put away, which is also super helpful and saves so much time. Cleaning my bathroom counter is a breeze. And I have a second basket that with stuff that I use occasionally, but that one basket holds everything I use to get ready. My third tip is to plan your outfits. Have you ever stood in your closet and just stared at the racks and wondered, what on earth are you going to wear today? What day is it? Where am I going? You start to get dressed and you realize that the top you were going to wear is actually dirty, or it's missing a button, or the seam is coming unstitched. Great. Plan B. Oh, wait, you didn't actually have a plan A, so you definitely don't have a plan B. Plan B is, what was plan B again? After trying on more outfits than you have time for, you settle for the thing you don't hate as much because you've got to go. Do you enjoy that scenario? Is that a nice way to start your day? No, me neither. And I did it for years, and it was so stressful. Invariably, I ended up wearing something I didn't like, that didn't suit the day or the weather, and rushed out the door, not liking how I looked, with a pile of discarded clothes waiting for me to clean up later. Instead of that painful daily ritual, planning your outfits the night before or for the whole week before the week begins relieves that stress. On Sunday, you can look at your calendar for the week, see what's coming up, and check the weather. I'm obsessed with the weather. We talk about it all the time here. I'm obsessed. And you can, once you know what your week looks like, you can plan your outfit for the next day or the next 7 days. Pull each outfit together, hang them together, put that at the front of your closet in the order you plan to wear them. If doing it a whole week at a time is too much, you can just do one outfit at a time the night before. Regardless of how you choose to do it, getting up and being able to put your clothes on without thinking about it is positively luxurious. It becomes part of that automated routine that requires no thought at the time of day when thinking is a little slow, and it eliminates just a whole layer of stress. You get your day started on a positive note. Everything is better when you feel good about how you look. And because you pulled the items out in advance, you know they're clean and ready to put on. You don't come, I mean, I'm not an ironer. I hate to iron, but I do steam things. And you don't have that surprise of, oh, this is too wrinkled to wear. You have time to give it a little more thought to your outfits and your accessories, and you won't leave the house wearing one black and one navy shoe. Have you ever done that? I know I am not the only person who has ever done that. Please tell me in the comments if you have ever left the house in mismatched shoes. Because it can, yeah. I wish I could say I've only done it once. And not only that, it can be fun. Can you imagine having fun putting outfits together? Well, you can. It can just be this little ritual that you do each evening and just spend a few minutes to yourself pulling together your outfit for tomorrow. You're not stressed. You've checked your calendar. No one's waiting for you. No one's barking because they haven't been to the bathroom yet. And then the dog also needs to go to the bathroom. It just can be a fun little self-care moment that you have with yourself. One of the member favorite perks of the Stunning Style Society is the monthly wardrobe calendars. I happen to have one here. Not only do they get the classic wardrobe guide with a curated wardrobe of 30 plus pieces, this season it is 35 pieces, and an online shopping portal to be able to buy anything they need if they need to add anything to their wardrobes, and 100 outfit templates to make putting together outfits effortless. They also don't have to choose their outfits each day because I've done it for them with the monthly calendars. Short of having a lady's maid to dress you like a toddler, it doesn't get any easier than this. So you look at your calendar, you see what's on the calendar tomorrow or this morning, if you're doing that, and you can either wear the outfits just as they are, or you can do what most of us do, which is mix it up. We shop our closets, we make it work for our weather, our activities that day, our preferences, our, did I say the weather already? The weather, where we're going, and just what our mood is. What I enjoy from day to day can change with my mood. So this is what can make getting dressed so easy and fun, along with the tips that I shared with you. But this takes it to the next level of easiness. And the doors to the Stunning Style Society are only open for the next week. And I would hate for you to miss it. It happens every season. You can learn more at stunningstyle.com/society. And I'll show you, before I show you the surprise that Mr. Stunning had for me and everyone else, I'll just quickly show you, I printed out the guide. It's an ebook. Some of our members like to print it out. I print it out. Well, I enjoy having it printed out, but I like to show it. It's easier for me to show it to you as well. And there are 35 items in this season's wardrobe. We shop our closets first because the whole purpose of this is to help you use items that you already have in your closet. Classic items that many of us already own, excuse me, and get a fresh take on things you already own. How can you wear it a new way? Seeing it with new eyes. And then if there's anything you would like to add to your wardrobe, there are a few special pieces in here that can just give it a refresh. And sometimes 1 or 2 things is all it takes. So after that, there are 100 outfit combinations. I make outfit templates for you. so that you can see exactly how to wear these items. You don't have to guess, how on earth would I wear pink shoes? Which there's this really great pair of pink shoes uh, in the wardrobe guide this season. Sorry, I lost all my words. You don't have to guess because I put them together for you. And then there is the shopping portal. If you want to add anything to your wardrobe, you can check those items out. But we shop our closets first. We stick to our budgets. And now Mr. Stunning surprised me and all the members with an amazing new feature. He just told me about it yesterday when it went live. I had no idea the secrets he keeps. And the members have been asking for something like this, and he finally figured out how to make it happen. That's just how he is. And he's always got new ideas. So I'm going to show it to you because we announced it to the members this morning. It just launched late last night. And I haven't even had a chance to walk them through it yet. It's really, really easy to use. I was playing with it this morning. So we have put all of the outfits into, there's a members only website, and each member has their own dashboard where they can download the guide, the calendars, and any bonuses. So all the outfits are now loaded under this outfits tab. And you can come in here and you can sort by month. You can sort by item. You can sort by multiple items and see what outfits have those. You can click on these outfits and see them bigger because they can, on the calendar, they're tiny, right? If I wanted to make this, this is already 11 by 17. You could blow it up to poster size, I guess, but that's already a big piece of paper. And they can see it bigger in the guide, but this is even bigger. And sometimes when there's black or navy, it can be hard to distinguish the difference and just see everything. You can, if you have it on your phone, you can expand it, or I guess I can expand it here too. And they can get a closer look at what the items are. Hold on. I've got a lot of things open here. And then you can also add outfits to your favorites. And see all your favorited outfits here, the ones that you're really excited about wearing. If not everyone follows a calendar, you don't have to. You can also choose, say, I think maybe this week I'm going to wear these outfits, and add those to your favorites. Or just as we go through the season, outfits that you really, really loved, just add them to your favorites. The members are so excited about this feature. We try really hard to constantly improve the Stunning Style Society experience for members. And a lot of the ideas, some of the ideas are ours, but some of the ideas come from members. And this is something that members have asked for, this ability. And, technologically, we just had to figure out how to make it happen. And Mr. Stunning did. And I'm proud. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of the hard work that he put into it. And the members are loving it. A few of the comments we got this morning were, "This is great. I can judge at a glance if a piece or color I'm considering as a substitute will work with the existing outfits. Thanks." So, we shop our closets and If you're thinking, I'm going to substitute X item from my closet for something that is in the portal or is in the wardrobe guide, well, you can see all the outfits that that item was used in. And does that work as a substitute across the board? Someone else said, this is worth the price of admission. Thank you, Mr. Stunning. And another comment was, that new feature is the bomb. For a person to be able to sort for pieces they don't own will be priceless. They will easily be able to see what they can use as a sub for the entire season, and to be able to sort using multiples, that's incredible. So it's a big hit already. I'm super excited. I'll tell you, he is tickled with himself. Last night it was bedtime when I saw this. I had a book club late last night, and it's a virtual book club. It's on Zoom, so it didn't finish until 10:30. And he was like, "No, hey." I came down. I was in my office doing it, and I came out, and he's like, "Hey, come here. I wanted to show you something." I was like, I don't want to go to bed. I don't want to talk about anything. He's like, "No, just come here for a second. I just want to show you something." And he showed me this. So that's when I found out about it. It was late last night. And he was just so tickled with himself. It's so cute. It's so cute to see him when he is so excited about something new that he's done for the society and the members. And he's pleased as punch with himself, and I'm proud of him. So it's been fun to see that too. We would love to have you join us in the society. It is such a wonderful space. If you have any questions about it, go ahead and ask me now. It's not for everyone. That's the truth. If you love classic style, if you wear a winter color palette like I do, and you just want to make getting dressed the easiest thing you do all day, then this is the place for you, and you will love it. You can learn more at stunningstyle.com/society. So let's take a quick look at the comments. Colleen's here. She says, hi. Hello, Colleen. I'm so glad you can join us. And I can't always see your names. Maddie says, having my daily Stunning Style calendar means one less thing to think about, no matter if I do an exact match or just use it as a jumping off spot to inspire another favorite combination. You can't know until you know how great it is. Thank you so much, Maddie. Maddie's fabulous, and she's been a longtime member, and we love seeing her inspiration outfits from the guide. She makes them her own, and it's so much fun to see how she puts that retro twist on it. Audrey says, planning your outfit in advance is self-care. It really is. I couldn't agree more, Audrey. I'm so glad you said that. It is self-care. Making your mornings easier is self-care. Making your day better is self-care. And wearing something that makes you feel good is self-care. Nancy says, yes, 2 different black shoes. I didn't notice until I was at work. Oh, did anybody else notice? That's terrible. I'm sorry, but I've been there. Mary says, yep, getting dressed in a hurry in the dark and getting a family out the door. I wore 1 navy and 1 black shoe. I've done that. You know what else I've done? My slippers are moccasin slippers, and they have a shoe sole on them. And I've left the house in those before because I had shoes on my feet, right? And they're not the typical big squishy kind of slippers. And so I didn't register. I've done that more than once. I mean, I guess it's good that they mostly look like shoes. But yes. Kathy says, I don't know if I've left the house with no matching shoes, but I have often left in my slippers. Oh, so Kathy, you've done the same thing. Yeah. I hope yours looked very shoe-like. But yeah, you've got something on your feet and you forget. Denise says, I used to work very early, like 3:30 in the morning. One time I had 1 black shoe and 1 blue shoe on at work. After that, I wrote blue on the bottom of the sole. That's genius. That's genius. It really is, because the black and the navy, they can look so similar in the dark. Someone says, how many pieces of outerwear are in the 35 pieces? I can't see who asked that, but that's a great question. It depends on the season. This season, there are 3. And you can substitute for whatever works best for you. So, for example, there's a navy trench style raincoat. That could be a cardigan. It could be a denim jacket. It could be a blazer. You can substitute that dark neutral layer for any dark neutral layer that works with your wardrobe. And we have, the shopping portal has links not only to the items that are featured in the wardrobe guide, but links to alternates as well. So maybe you don't need a trench style raincoat because it rarely rains where you live, but you do need a denim jacket. We have alternates in there to help you find what you need. So the 35 pieces includes accessories, shoes, jackets, everything. Deborah says, thank you, Mr. Stunning. This will be so useful. Well, he'll be thrilled to hear it. He's at an appointment with one of our kids right now, but he'll love that. Elaine says, that is amazing, the outfits tab. Tell Mr. Stunning thank you so much. I will. And he enjoys reading the comments in the group. So, yeah, we've all accomplished things like that, created something or made something or done something, and it just feels good to know that other people have appreciated it. Someone else says, this is a great new feature. I'm so glad you love it. Janet says, thank you, Mr. Stunning. This feature is absolutely brilliant. Thank you, Janet. I'll just say thank you on his behalf. Kathy says, he should be tickled. Bravo. I know he should. I agree. It's, it's not just something that we could go out and buy. He had to figure out how to make it work. Cherry says, do you take a picture of your item and add to list of alternates? I don't quite understand the question, Cherry. Do you mind expanding on that so I can answer it? Leela says, as a spring, I've been able to work around the winter palette. My closet is the beneficiary. So happy. Well, thank you, Leela. And we do have members who wear other color palettes. It's just not a direct one-to-one translation the way it is for members who wear the same palette. And the ones who have joined and love it, it's worth it to them. So I never shop for the other color palettes. If there's an item that comes in multiple colors, there's a box we tick for that. And so you can sort the shopping portal. You can also sort, and there is a sorting feature that says other colors available or something like that. And then those members can go and look at those items and see if any of those colors work in their color palette. But I do like to be, really upfront about the fact that I don't cater in any way to other color palettes. The members love to help one another. I do have in the guide, there is this. So this is the color palette of this season's guide. And then this is what it, example of what kind of colors it might look like for the other color palettes. So it can be different versions of blue or whatever, but just to give them an idea of what they might be substituting. Jean says, are you wearing the featured top today? I love it. As a matter of fact, yes, I am. Yesterday, I wore the icy pink top, and I totally forgot to say so. I am super excited about that icy pink top. That's a hard color to find. So this is one of the featured tops, and I'm wearing it today. It's just kind of a new take on an old favorite. The Breton tee, to me, is just it just screams spring. It can't be spring without a bread and tea. In fact, well, I sent my friend a picture of what I'm wearing today, and I was like, someone needs to invite me out on their yacht. I'm ready. I've got on white jeans and navy sneakers. So I feel like I should go boating. Don't you think? I don't live near the ocean, but it's not quite warm enough to go boating, but currently accepting invitations to go yachting. I have the outfit. Claude says, I don't think getting dressed and ready can ever be painless completely because it's a pain waiting when I'm waiting to go out to dinner or have dinner every night. Well, it's always worth the end result. Audrey says, I'm a spring and your winter colors aren't a deterrent. Substitutions are part of the fun. Well, thank you, Audrey. I appreciate that. Not everybody wants to do that, though. So I really appreciate both of you speaking up about that and that it is working so great for you. I just try to be really clear about it so that there are no misunderstandings or unmet expectations, because I don't want anyone to join who's not going to love it and get the best from it. Kate says, as a society member, I can say the new outfits feature is fantastic. Thank you, Mr. Stunning, and the rest of the team for continuing to produce top quality content. This is my 4th season in the society, and I can see myself as a member for many seasons to come. Well, thank you, Kate, and we've loved having you. So I'm glad you're enjoying the new feature. Sharon says, me too. My students noticed that I still had my slippers on. Well, hopefully everybody had a good sense of humor about it. We all have those days. Glamma says, I left the house with one pointy toe and one peep toe, and no one said a thing. Oh, that's a little more obvious. That's awesome. Kathy says, yes, my slippers do look like shoes due to my feet problems, but they aren't really cute. That's why my selfies often get comments about shoes not the best. I forget I have my slippers on instead of shoes. Listen, feel-good feet are a priority to me. Audrey says, Mr. Stunning is a genius. He really is. Cherry says, if you have your own item and it isn't on your favorite or alternative. You mean, I still don't get it. I'm sorry, Cherry. You're going to have to spell it out for me. Just lay it out. Jean says, hooray, I got it too. Well, good. And yes, Stunning, yes, yachting. So did you already receive your top, Jean? If you did, I hope you love it. I love it. Stripes are my favorite. And yeah, yachting. All aboard. Kathy says, boating is definitely what vibes you're sending out with your outfit. I know, I didn't even do it on purpose. Well, the way I got dressed wasn't on purpose. I picked the top, and then a package arrived with the jeans. The featured jeans finally arrived. And so I put them on because I need to wear them to see if they stretch out and whatever. This is a package I ordered overnight some time ago, and it just arrived. There are a few stragglers that didn't arrive in time. So, and then these sneakers were here in my office. So I just slipped them on because I've got to go out to the mailbox here. So I accidentally got dressed this way today. And I was like, oh, this is my new yachting outfit, guys. So that was today's adventure. Michelle says, I ordered the striped top, pairs 2 of my favorite colors. Would that be navy and green, white and green? I'm going to assume the green is one of them. It's a great top. Carol says, I'm loving the colors of this season's calendar, bright and sunny. I'm so glad, because that's what spring is, right? We're ready to break out of winter. And even if the weather's not ready to let go, mentally and in our clothes, we can transition. And we talked about that in a series a few weeks ago. Maddie says, I think she's asking if she can upload her own photos to the portal. Oh my gosh, Maddie, thank you for spelling it out for me. No, not currently. Sorry, they all popped up. Jean says, not yet, but big order, so can't wait. Well, I hope you love it when you get it. Audrey says, sounds like the outfit chose you. Kind of, like it just kind of. It's during last week when all the orders are arriving and I'm trying everything on. And this week, this is just kind of how it happens. I end up wearing 3 or 4 outfits in a day because items show up and I start trying things on. And then I leave on the last thing that I tried on, and then more packages arrive and I start trying more things on. So it's just weird. It's just I end up wearing very bizarre combinations sometimes because I just leave on the last thing I put on because I've tried on so many things. I don't want to put my other clothes back on, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I just kind of fall into outfits during these 2 weeks. Kathy says, accidentally stunning. Well, fortunately, it worked out that way this time. Sometimes I wear some really crazy things while I'm in between trying things on. Michelle says green and navy. Oh, that's such a great spring combo. I love that one. Terry says, can you add your own piece to the database? This item isn't in the portal, but is in your closet. Okay. Not currently, no. Janet says, did you order the top you're wearing in a petite for better length? You know, I often do. I don't think this one is, though. I don't think I did. When I order the items to try on, so after the guide is released to members, I do a try on for the members in the Facebook group, and I try on the featured items so they can see fit. I compare color. I make sizing recommendations. I measure things. And so when I order things, I order the Mrs. size so that I can try it on for you in the Mrs. size. And I don't order always the size that I would get, if that makes sense. So this is the Mrs. size. I had to think about it for a minute. Michelle says, hoping this striped top will be good to wear with my white denim skirt. Oh my gosh, it'll be fabulous. And you could go yachting in your skirt. That would be like a little more dressed up yachting look. I love it. Sage says, I appreciate that you've been able to help keep my classic wardrobe looking updated by adding trendy colors and details into the current guide. Thanks for all your hard work. Well, you're welcome. And that's the thing with classic style, it can look a little boring and dated. And so adding appropriate trends and, colors is what keeps it looking and feeling fresh without it's selectively adding trends and not all the trends at the same time. Audrey says, in the future, will we be able to add items from previous guides when we shop our closets? You mean to the outfits thing? That's a Mr. Stunning question. I have no idea. I don't tech. I don't touch the tech. It's always bad when I do. It's not my wheelhouse. I do the creative. He does everything else. The business side, the tech side, and I don't touch it. Bad things happen when I do. So I don't know. I will tell you this, that when he showed me this, I was like, how are we ever going to top this? And he said, I've got some ideas. He always has ideas. And what ideas he doesn't come up with himself, he gets from our members who have requests and suggestions. Some of them we can make happen just like that. Some of them take time, like this one. It just took time for him to figure out how he could build this, because it's not a built-in thing that we can do. So I'm trying to convince him to go live with me in the society group. He doesn't like being on camera. But and then you could ask questions. You can ask him, because I don't know. Sage says, yes, it's not my grandmother's classic style. Well, that's good. I'm sure your grandmother's classic style is lovely, but every one of us wears classic style in a different way. And so I'm taking from that, you feel like it's modern and updated, and that's the goal. Okay, those are all the comments and questions I see. I want to thank each of you for joining me today. I just can't stop smiling about this new feature and how excited the members are about it. I would love for you to join us in the Stunning Style Society and let me help you build your classic wardrobe and make it suit you perfectly. You can learn more at stunningstyle.com/society. And if you have any questions, you can leave them here, or you can email us at info@stunningstyle.com, or just reply to any of my emails if you're on my email list, and we'll be happy to answer your questions. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day and rest of your week, and I will see you soon.